Welcome everyone, it's Vapors Drakomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends, if the game actually lets me into the game. Please let me into the game. Please. I swear I have to do this at least 10 times for it to get into the client. Or something along those lines. Every single time. And then eventually it logs you in. I don't understand why it does that, but it all happened since that update. Okay, so on this account, I've been preparing food for this lady. I've been preparing it this entire time, trying to make an increased attack for Arena. And now, my very first Rank 6 Spirithost ever made. Alright, and I got her fully ascended. There we go. Now, get some gems, and now we can level her up and level her gear up. Let's launch some shards. More food. The usual culprits. Yes, the usual culprits. We get anything other than the usual culprits? Yes, the usual culprits. The usual culprits. Yeah. So we're going to want to put some standard food in here because we're going to want to regen it. But yeah, this is my first ever rank 6 of her kind. No other spirit host has reached rank 6 before. Yep. And they're going to 2-man dragon. That's their job. Well, also to 3-star campaign. I did this because I needed spirit hosts to be able to survive in very intense conditions as well. Not only in Arena, but also in brutal campaign, Dragon's Lair, and Doom Tower. She's useful in a lot of areas in the game because of the increased attack and the increase and the block debuffs. Those two skills alone they're so valuable and enhance. It's worth it. It's worth it. And she gives a speed lead. Just if you thought she didn't do more for your team, she does. She can also attack. She can hit relatively hard. She hits harder also after putting her strengthen buff. Her strengthen buff also increases whenever but yeah, this is my first ever rank 6 spirit host. Yeah, and she's now doing campaign. Because I'm not going to advance in Arena with this champion if I don't get someone to that rank 6 bar. That's the truth of the matter. It's a solemn truth, but it's a truth. As you can already see, she's struggling slightly already. And she's rank 6. At rank 5, she's a little bit too flimsy. So that's one of the big reasons why I'm doing this. She's a bit too flimsy at rank 5 for advanced content, which I'm planning to do. Because yes, she benefits a lot, but the problem is keeping a champion at rank 5 has depreciating returns over time if you rely on that champion for any significant content. Unfortunately, I do rely on her for a lot of significant content. It's very difficult to get good gear. And even if I do get good gear, there will still come a time when I need her at rank 6. There will come a time. That will happen. But yeah, so this is going to open a lot of content up because it's going to allow me to do... It's going to allow me to do potentially duo Bustafis. It's going to allow me to do further arena, get higher in silver. I wouldn't say gold because I need a team of 6 stars to get to gold. That'll also involve me, helping out High Katoon, which is the other one that I need to help out because I need to start High Katoon's ascent. High Katoon is currently not where I need her at, so that's part of the problem. High Katoon needs help. I'll have to raise some rank 4 foods because she's not yet rank 5, and I need her to be rank 5 and eventually rank 6 with better gear. I didn't prioritize High Katoon because I wanted increased attack and the block debuffs really badly. Like, this stuff is worth a lot. Having an increased attack with a speed aura and a block debuffs is worth a lot. Like, a lot. So that's why I did it. Like, I'm not going to be getting any other champions like her. And there's a Dark Elf tournament. Did I mention that? Yeah, there's a Dark Elf Dragon tournament. And she's one of the only Dark Elves I have on this account. So, yeah, I grinded the food for her relentlessly. And now I've finally gotten my second ever rank 6 on this account. Granted, I will need to enhance her gear as well. In order for her to truly shine. To try to increase her speed. We will be taking her to 60. People who say not to take this champion to 60 don't understand its value. That's the thing. People don't really understand the value of someone like Spirithost until they need it. And then they're like, I need someone like... Now, if I had like a Doom Priest or something, I would do something else, but I don't. Especially because I'm trying to save shards for a very specific... For very late into the game. So I'm trying to do this on a shard saving basis. And so that's where Spirithost comes in to pick up the pieces. I will be giving her better gear. If I can find a really good pair of speed boots, which I may have to farm some certain places for it. But yeah, I did all this on purpose because I'm going to put some pepper on that. Gotta focus on what I'm doing. Because I'm trying to like... I'll also be upgrading Spirithost with other Spirithosts if I get there. Okay, we got our Skull Swarm back already. And I haven't even grinded properly. But yeah. We're developing her for Dragon Lair. Dragon's Lair and Arena. Because I know for Arena, the rule of thumb, and this means, is if you have a champion in Arena and it's important to you, you're going to want to take it to 6-star. That's a rule of thumb. So yeah, since Spirithost is valuable to me and we're taking her to Arena, we're going to want a 6-star. Because I look so stupid not doing that. It looks pretty good. Gotta go eat it, unfortunately. Yeah, Skullsworn came back. How you guys doing today? I mean, I wasn't showing the off-screen grinding it took because let me tell you, it's actually a lot of grinding and it did cost me a fair amount of gems and all the remaining energy reserves I had to get her to this point. But again, I need her to be at this point because otherwise we can't really progress in a lot of content. Like, I can't make necessarily 3-star Olive Brutal without at least 2 rank 6s, not just 1, and with some half-decent gear. Because, well, I just realized my mic was up there. Unless, I'm dumb. You need the 6 stars. You need them. Like, you need 6 stars for progression. Without 6 stars, you're not, like, I'm going through campaign because I'm trying to give her some more experience with the mode, because she needs double the experience so she can join Kale in being 60, because she will end up joining Kale. That part is going to be undisputed. She will join Kale in that regard. She will also go to Doom Tower. I am curious if I can get, clear some floors in Doom Tower, because I can get a lot of resources by doing that. But again, I had to 6-star her and get her good gear in order for her to survive the Doom Tower, because the Doom Tower is rough. It's very rough. It does not favor people who don't have multiple 6 stars. It really doesn't. So if I want this account to go anywhere, I need to do stuff like this. And with the other account as well, vice versa. Because 6-starring her Spirithost gives her a lot of the durability and, versatility. Because every champion eventually, if you want to use them in major content that's important, you have to 6-star them, pretty much. That's the rule. If you really need or value a champion, you need to do that. So yeah, we're going up. I'm raising some food for the next Cretan who needs it. Because trust me when I say, there is a lot of things that this champ, like, if you need a champion, if a champion's really rare and valuable as well, like, she's both rare, valuable, and useful to me. So she has a lot of, Spirithost has a lot of benefits. Like, I know you guys don't think she has. You're like, you maxed her rare? Well, Kale is technically maxing her rare, for one thing. And for another thing, sometimes you really need a specific set of traits or a specific faction. She's of the Dark Elves. So it's like, never been a better time to max a Dark Elf. Never been a better time. That does not mean I won't get her better gear and improve her. I just feel like I want to get her to both ways, because I want her increased attack to always go off. That's the deal. Because if her increased attack doesn't go off, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Because the main thing is I'm trying to get her up in levels while experiencing and showing the rest of campaign instead of being a stickler and, you know, just grinding brimstone. I know grinding brimstone itself is the most convenient method, but it's also, like, not the most convenient, the most effective method, but it's also the most tedious. I wouldn't say time consuming, but tedious method. Repetitive. Horribly, horribly repetitive. And since this game is already incredibly repetitive, I don't want to use the one stage. I want to use the whole mode. That's the thing. At least you guys didn't get to see the process behind it, right? You didn't get to see the whole food grinding process. Because yes, there was a food grinding process involved with this. I had to grind it over the entire clan v clan to an extent, and then after that, practically. Because this account is not yet efficient at leveling its champions. It's not yet efficient. I'm also glad I didn't spend my shards on this account. Because, like, if I had to buy more shards with gems, if I burned my gems for that, we wouldn't have gems to level the good champions we have, like Spirithost. Yeah, Spirithost is a good character. Gonna fight Mashald. Now, normally, I am petrified of Mashald, but the campaign Mashald is not excessively scary. I'm trying to save my increased attack for the boss, because that's when I'm going to go like... See that increased attack? Wham. Even if she takes a hit, whoever took that, and this is the home of Spirithost, the Durham Forest. This place is actually worth grinding to look for additional Spirithosts. Because, yeah, she lives here. Oh, we got another Greybeard. I didn't miss him for long. Because I did use my Greybeard to do this, but again, Spirithost is such a more rare and valuable champion that it was worth it. It was even worth saving the food and everything. Because when I improve her with gear, then not only do I not have to worry about maxing her, like rank 6ing her anymore on this account, I also get all the benefits of the increased attack and the block debuffs on all content, practically. Like, I know that people who are lucky or get better pulls, like I pulled some Ancients before by mistake. It still didn't give me a champion like Spirithost. So, since I ended up getting Spirithost of that type of champion first, and then they're like, Dark Elf Dragon Tournament, special rules. And I'm like, okay, well, that's my cue to start help Spirithost, because she's a Dark Elf, And she's very useful, and I've been wanting an excuse. I've been wanting an excuse to rank 6er for a long time now. And now I have an excuse finally good enough to do it. Just point blank, just do it. Because ninjas are the wrong faction, and I only really have one developed dark elf. Let's get another. I want to see what if any notable dark elves on my squad. We will be grinding this further in the future to get more. I just don't feel like doing it like that right now. But yeah. I'm going to give her some beef. So yeah, that's the whole point of this. And that guy's talking about some nonsense. Don't listen to him. The guy in the background. Don't pay attention to him. Just don't. Okay, so I'm not sure if she can take on the Great Terror yet, but she's definitely on the rise. We're definitely raising a good amount of food. And yes, I am having to refill my energy a lot with gems, but what's new? This is gonna happen if you try to rank 6 somebody. Particularly if you try to max them. Like I'm doing here. Because the thing about it is, alright, I'm going to do the dragon. And in the next episode, we're going to be going further to take Spirithost to 50 again and eventually to 60. Because that's going to give her the power to, you know, make a priority on the tournament here and gets this account a massive boost. You know? Get that dark gift going. They can't poison me. I poison him. And then we strengthen. Do more damage. It's annoying that that doesn't continue. Which is why I need more spirit hosts. To either that or books. Either spirit hosts or books or both. In the next episode, we're going through Felwyn's Gate. And also, in addition, we're going to start upgrading her gear. Because why not? Because I need... Okay, good. Because we need her stats to be better. Because yes, I've been trying to rush this for quite some time. Just to try to rush her even further, just in case you were thinking I wasn't. Will Sticker and Brimstone pass? Now, this was the policy I used to raise a lot of food, and now we can use it to give her a lot of XP. We will go back to that other place, but this is what we're going to use to give her a lot of XP. Because she needs to be able to survive this onslaught, see? And her struggling tells me that I need to give her more power. See? She doesn't have the stats for it. But this is an evidence that later, I'm not repeating this right this second, but later I have to improve her in this mode.